Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Temwa, and this is what's on my mind, Top 5 Bi-Weekly. For those of you who may not be in the know, this is a bi-weekly podcast that breaks down the top 5 most trending and interesting stories from and around Zambia. Now, before we proceed, I would like to apologize to everybody about this episode coming out so late. Basically, due to unforeseeable circumstances, I couldn't upload it, and that's why we're here today. Just a little late. Anyway, I'd like to apologize for that. And I'd also like to thank everybody for the support that was given on the very first episode. It was overwhelming. I'm so grateful. And please continue to tell everybody, your mom, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your side chick, side dude, your current, your ex, your future, everybody, your neighbor, your local food guy. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, please do share. Continue to let the world know. And thank you. Thank you very much. With that out of the way, we're going to get straight into this countdown with number 5. Coming in at number 5, Zesco continues to darken the nation, announcing that more load shedding for everybody. So you get load shedding, we get load shedding, everybody gets load shedding. Zesco just out there giving us equal opportunity. Well, not equal opportunities, let's be honest. There are places in Lusaka that never experience load shedding. I won't mention the places, but it's true. That's a fact. But I can't help but wonder, when are we gonna have what's the word? Competition in the energy sector? I feel like it's too monopolized. We need to expand maybe into solar or something, nuclear. What's going on with that? Because this is crazy. So people have been having 8 hours of load shedding for the past 2 years. Are going to experience more load shedding. I'm going to read you the statement that they released recently via Mwebantu News Media. Zesco Limited wishes to inform its esteemed customers and the general public that there will be increased load shedding countrywide from the 20th of August until further notice due to limitation of power generation. This emergency situation has been necessitated by the taking out of service of Unit 1 at Mamba Collieries Limited, MCL, power station, which developed a fault on 19th August 2019 at 23:45 hours. During the period of shutdown, the purchase of power from MCL will reduce by 50% for 267 megawatts to 133 megawatts, which results in additional deficit of power. To mitigate the shortfall during the shutdown period, extended load management will be implemented in order to prevent overgeneration beyond the recommended levels at Kafue Gorge and Kariba North Bank power stations. Zesco deeply regrets the inconvenience this will cause our esteemed customers. Issued by Public Relations Department on the 21st of August 2019. Now, here's the thing. So our electricity is hydropower, and since we officially have a drought, we're in a drought season, rainfall has been really bad. Of course, electricity is going to go down. I know with global warming, I don't see it actually really improving. I don't know, you guys who are into that. Well, we should all be into that, to be honest. But it's not improving, so I feel like the government really needs to focus on finding ulterior ways to power the nation, because Zesco is at its limits at this point. We're really suffering, and it's just the whole region, really. I hear South Africa is also, ESCOM is also doing its thing, so we're all just under this load shedding, and it can be really frustrating, especially if you work and the hours are early morning or late at night. It can be really frustrating. So I can only imagine if you don't have a generator or an inverter, it can be worse, especially our ladies who watch the world and the air at 21 hours and then it's just gone, electricity gone. But anyway, what are your thoughts? What do you think we need to be doing? Should we go into solar power? I mean, if the earth is heating up, I think solar power is while it may be an expensive option now, it could be something that could be plausible for the future. So let me know, okay? Let me know what you think. Comment, email, anything. Let's interact. So anyway, on to number 4. The gift that continues to give Zambian weddings and kitchen parties is once again in my countdown, because you know what? Every week, new messy drama just coming out there. This week we have Miss Lydia Mulenga, who decided to warn her husband and his side chicks on the platform. Once again, we spoke about this last time, ladies. This is not the way to do it, especially in Zambia, where these things never go away. But anyway, I'll just read what she had to say, because Anyway, hello Zambian wedding and kitchen parties. I, as Miss Lydia Mulenga, would like to make a warning to all those ladies who can be approached by Mr. Kelvin Mulenga to be careful, as I don't tolerate nonsense. If I catch you, I will deal with you and your boyfriend, Mr. Kelvin Mulenga. This is a warning to one of the members of this page. She knows herself. Yeah. So, as you know, this is ZWKP, so the comment section is just going off like they are like they already found her. Okay, obviously she gave her name, but like I want to know, like, what is the point of doing this? So like what is the point of doing this? Like, one person commented, because Zambians have no chill. Like, I've come to the conclusion that we are a nation of haters. But anyway, one person commented and it was like, you have plenty of time on your hands, madam. So being a monitoring spirit is now your newfound and trusted hobby. Your life must be very boring. Somebody else was like, only a goalkeeper can have the energy to post such. Kylie, the only certificate she has is a marriage certificate. Yeah. But do you get what I'm saying? We spoke about this the last time. Like, we cannot be doing this in 2019. If he's trash, he's trash. Move on. Either live with it or move on, because you can't be chasing every side chick. And this is kind of embarrassing. Think of your kids. She got kids, this woman. You just go on Facebook and check. Just type in Zambian weddings and kitchen parties and then Mulenga, and then just check for posts. It will be there in the search results. Facebook is faithful like that. But what I'm trying to say is that she has kids. What about her kids? Is she not thinking about them? Like, one day they'll see this and like, oh, my mother put my father on blast on Facebook for hundreds of thousands of people to see. This is not the way to go, ladies. This is not what we should be doing in 2019. The great Selena Gomez once said, yes, the great Selena Gomez once said, the heart wants what it wants. So you know what? Matters of the heart are crazy. You know what? That's how a woman can go and stab a husband after cheating, or, a husband can shoot the wife. Okay, I don't know why I'm going the most violent route, but you know what? The heart wants what it wants, basically. I just don't think this is ever the correct way of doing things. It's the internet. These things last forever. Even if the page deletes the post, I got screenshots. I'm not lying. I have screenshots. I'm sure lots of people have screenshots. And the thing is that she really, at least give like a hint and be like, take shots. It's like, okay, or like fight. What happened to the good old days of just confronting the side chick? Even though, honestly, I don't think that actually ever works. But like, this is not the way to do it. It's entertaining. Keep doing it to entertain me. But like, honestly, if you were my friend, I would be like, this is probably not the way to do it. It's not going to solve anything. It's going to embarrass your kids. It's going to embarrass your family. And you'll have to live with this person, because let's face it, she's probably not leaving. But you could jeopardize his job, your job. It's messy and it's childish. Let's not do it. In 2019, let's leave it behind. Fight the shy chick in a public place, or you could end up in jail, like those two other women. Oh my gosh, how did I forget? So 2 years ago, here in our beautiful Zambia, I believe it was in Kitwe, a woman and her friends went to confront a side chick who was with her husband at a bar, and they beat her up and filmed it, and then they inserted like a beer bottle. Ooh, hey, this English just rolls off the tongue. It's like, anyway, they inserted a beer bottle into her vagina. And now, 2 years later, I believe two of them have been sentenced to 18 years in prison. And get this, the two other two friends, not the wife. Now, can you imagine? How do you explain to your kids why you're in jail? Oh, so my friend's husband was cheating and we went to deal with his side chick and I went overboard and I'm in jail and she's not. If you're going to do stupid stuff, one, don't record it. Two, try to stay within the law, or within... where's your humanity? As a fellow woman, why would you insert a bottle into somebody else? That's messed up, even if you're pissed off, because look, she's probably not the only side chick. If anything, this energy should be directed at the man. You should be beating him up. That's the person you should be targeting. That's the person who made vows to you, made a commitment to you. But no, you want to fight the side chick. And I'm not saying that she's innocent. She probably knew he was married. Some of them don't, but they're not your responsibility. And they're normally the most stubborn of women out there. They will continue. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Okay, what should we be doing as women? Should we really be taking it to these extremes? Is it worth it if you're going to this extreme? Think about your kids. Anyway, comment, subscribe. Wow, I'm so used to saying subscribe. Comment, let me know your thoughts. And we are on to number 3. You remember how at number 4, I was like, Zambia, we're a hater nation. Like, we're a nation of haters. Like, when we collectively come together to hate, it's a beautiful, sad moment because it can be really funny, but it can also be really hurtful to the people involved. And that is what is on our number 3 story. This past week, we had the Miss Zambia Universe competition. So, okay, there are 2 Miss Zambia type organizations here in Zambia. There's Miss Zambia, which I believe goes to Miss World, and they own the title like Miss Zambia. And then there's Miss Zambia Universe, where the winner goes to Miss Universe competition. So they're split into 2. So last year's winner was Melba. I can't say her surname, but if you know her, you know her. She was very, very beautiful girl. And you know what? Like, for the first time, I won't lie, I was like, you know what? We might have a shot at this because she just looked well put together. Shout out to Alice Roland Musuka for doing the damn thing. I think ever since she took over that Miss Universe Zambia thing, it's really, really, really improved. Anyway, that's beside the point. So this year, Melba's reign ended, and they brought in a new girl called Didia Makwala. I sound like such a white person. Hold up. Didia. I can't even say this girl's name. I feel so bad. Okay, Didia Mukwala. There we go. That's her name. Anyway, she was crowned Miss Zambia Universe this past weekend, and went on to news media, posted a photo of her, and she's like, "Oh, this is our new Miss Zambia." Wait, let me just read this caption for you because I feel it was kind of shady. To be honest, Mamantu feels like the shade room of Zambia. To be very real, because they did some. Anyway, let me just read it for you. Here we go. Didia Mukwala crowned Miss Universe Zambia. 26-year-old Didia Mukwala was on Saturday crowned Miss Universe Zambia at a tightly contested show held at Intercontinental Hotel in Lusaka. Didia beat 16 other girls to be crowned Miss Universe Zambia and represent Zambia at the Miss Universe Intercontinental sighted for December this year. Miss Universe Zambia is expected to pay $10,000 as participation fee to present Zambia at the Miss Universe Intercontinental. Now, as you know, if you know Zambians like I know Zambians, the comments. Okay, I feel like the picture wasn't the most flattering picture. I don't think that there's anything wrong with her, and I think like the new pictures are posted are really great, but I'm gonna read you some of the comments because I think we need to have national prayers for the type of meanness that is going on. Okay, so here we go. You know what? I'm gonna name and shame some of these people because you cannot be this mean on social media and get away with it. All right, here we go. James Hamnunga says, "This leaves much to be desired, as if we have a shortage of beautiful women, beautiful ladies, sure. Some more pictures for further scrutiny, please, or else we might use the Tadia formula." That's one comment. Then we have, okay, some people are like, no, let's just wait for the professional photos because this one, and then like because the photo is her and the former Miss Zambia and she's putting the crown on her, she's like, "At first glance I thought it was mother and daughter until I looked closely and noticed it was Melba and someone else. Anyway, her imperfections make her perfect indeed. What do I know about modeling? Congratulations." Just shady business. I won't read anymore because I feel like, okay, no, it was not cool. It was really not cool, and there were lots of likes on the mean stuff. But anyway, today they decided to post like, I guess, more professional photos because I think this actual photo was a professional photo. I just think the angle was wrong, or maybe her facial expression. And you know what? She seems alright. I think Melba set the bar really, really high, and I think she'll probably do well. In fact, she looks a lot like the South African Miss South Africa. South African, see right in there. Yeah, she looks a lot like her if you compare the photos. Like there's resemblance. So you know what? They may be on something. Anyway, I wish her all the best of luck, and I wish that Zambians would stop being so bloody mean. Like, damn, y'all, let's chill. Give the girl a chance. I wonder how she feels. Although I heard, all right, there was another thing I heard though, which somebody needs to confirm. Apparently, she won the other Miss Zambia in 2015? Let me see what my insider said. They said that she won the Miss Zambia in like 2015 or 2017. But it was revoked and given to the runner-up because of, she said something concerning the giveaways. Apparently she's very opinionated, which is great. And yeah, so she had to give up that other one. I'm assuming it's the other Miss Zambia. I don't know if it's true, so please don't quote me on it, but apparently she's the girl who won the other Miss Zambia, but then her title was revoked because she said something about the prizes. But you know what? God's timing is good timing, so she's here, she's won. And I found it a bit weird that they wrote down that the participant has to pay $10,000 to participate in the Miss Universe thing. Because of Melba, I don't remember them announcing that, like, ever. Like, they just said she's going. So I don't know, maybe they're looking for sponsors, but that felt kind of shady. I don't know. I find shade everywhere. So you let me know what you think. I just think it was slightly shady. And what do you think about Zambians and our bullying culture? Have we gone overboard? Is it too much? Do we suffer from PhD syndrome? Pull her down as a nation? I think so. Anyway, let me know. Have you ever been trolled by the public at large? If you have, let me know, comment and share. Anyway, on to number 2. In some, you're probably gonna regret this when you're older news. A young Lusaka resident decided to come for Legana sausage. Now, if you have not been on social media in the past few weeks, you would have not heard of a story. You would have seen, if you have been on social media. What am I saying? Y'all, I have this bad flu. Don't mind how I'm code switching right now. It's a whole nother story. But I have a bad flu right now. And it's just affecting the way I'm talking. It's just so much confusion. But I'm pushing through. So I hope you guys appreciate this. But anyway, in some, you will probably regret this when you're older. A 19-year-old by the name of Leandro Kopa is accusing Legana meat products of putting foreign objects in their sausages. If you've been on social media in the past few weeks, you probably see a viral video of a young girl. It was kind of funny the way she acted, but basically she claims to have found a condom inside her sausage, and the sausage that she bought from Legana sausages. And her first accusation appeared on Facebook last week, claiming she had found a condom in the sausage she had bought a few days before. Her accusations were widely dismissed by the public, including Legana Meat Products itself. In fact, Legana Meat Products has sued the clinical medicine student for defamation. Yes, this young girl is being sued. Now, most people, when they saw the video, I've watched the video too, it didn't look like a condom. It looked like just like the casing of a sausage. Like if you've ever eaten a sausage, most of us have eaten sausage unless you were like born vegan. And then like, if that's the case, if you're born to a vegan family, I am so sorry. But anyway, yeah, it just looked like the casing. And most people said that in the video, but the company was like, no, we need to take this seriously because this is defamation. And so they were like, we're going to take legal action against her. But in a show of defiance, Leandro was like, you know what, hell no, I saw what I saw, so I'm gonna put in some Bishop to let her know this is how powerful her hell no is. Give it to us, Bishop, give it to us.
Come on, hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
This is why you need to have good friends. You need friends who'll be in your corner and tell you, you know what, when you're doing something stupid, stop it. Just stop. Because this girl, she's like, no, I saw what I saw. And she posted another video this morning. Well, it was that morning. This is the problem when you do stuff on the wrong time, team. Anyway, she posted a video and she's like, no, she will not be intimidated. I saw what I saw. I'm taking legal action. And she's actually been taken to the police station in Lusaka, where she's currently been detained. I don't know if she's been given bail, but and yeah, she's failed to give satisfactory explanations about her accusations at the Kabata police station. The father commented, now this is embarrassing. He was like, she's not performing well at school. She fails every subject. She's supposed to concentrate on school and whatnot, and not what she's doing. Police sources quoted Leandro's father. Now, girl. Anyway, it got a bit worse, because this is why you need good friends. And just, she's only 19. She's 19 and she doesn't realize the repercussions of what she's doing. And I think Legana is very serious. Did you say Legana? Is it Legana? I could be really just saying the wrong thing here and going through. Anyway, it's fine. But they have charged her with criminal libel. It's official. She's been charged with criminal libel and faces up to 3 years in prison if convicted. And you know what's weird? She actually accused them of stuffing the sausage with human flesh and the condom. I like, first of all, how do you know what human flesh tastes like? That's a bit worrying. And yeah, she's been sued for defamation. She produced another video. First, like, she'll not be intimidated, of course, once again, because she's Yando, the powerful great. And she's accused the company of producing its products in unsanitary conditions and feared that the lack of gloves by some employees in the factory would spread HIV and cholera. Because, you know, HIV is just hand-to-hand contact. That's how you get it, guys. She's figured it out. She's cracked the code. And that's how it fits. Like, I get the cholera. Kind of, I don't even, yeah, you could, but no. But she apparently has inside information, and she's like, they could be spreading AIDS and cholera. And this is a medical student, by the way, who's saying this. She's a clinical medical student, and this is the type of logic she has. Like, I fear this. Do you know, I understand why people are afraid of going to UTH. It's these pop-up medical schools that keep producing such individuals. How did she even enter medical school? I have a question. I want to find out the medical school she's at, because this is just wrong. How are you getting at Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you like Lagana sausages? I like them. They actually taste good. And oh, by the way, it's actually owned by Edith Nawaki, who's the president of another political party here in Zambia, a female president. And she's had this company for years. Like, it started from the ground up, and it's doing really, really good. So either this girl's being paid by a competitor to do what she's doing, or she's just really dumb. Like, she's really, really dumb. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let's comment, let's talk. And we are now on to, finally, number one. My voice is about to go. Number one, let's go. Number one. Yay, number one. I sound so defeated right now. Hopefully next episode will be a bit better. I just wanted to clarify something with the last number two, when I said it didn't make sense, the AIDS thing and the cholera thing, because basically she was actually accusing them of not wearing gloves. But then also with AIDS, from what I remember in high school, is that it doesn't last long outside the body. It has to be in a body like form environment. So even if it wasn't the sausage, not that I'm saying, like, maybe somebody cut themselves and it was on the sausage and it like bled, after like 30 minutes the actual virus dies outside the body. I'm not saying that it's even remotely sanitary, but you get what I'm saying. I've probably like confused everyone more, but yeah, it didn't make sense what you're saying. And if they're not using gloves, then yeah, you know what, you should call them out on that. But then how would she know? Anyway, now we're on to number one. I just wanted to clarify that before somebody comes to me and be like, you know what you're talking about. I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, number one is actually a bit of like sad, terrible news. It comes in the form of another local celebrity that I have no idea where he's from, what he does. I feel like I should change the music for this one because it's kind of sad. I'm gonna change the music. Hold up, let me change the music. Not that this is any better, I just felt it was too upbeat for what I'm about to talk about. I do need to find like royalty-free music that is more sad and could communicate how I feel about the story. But basically, it has to do with gender-based violence. Now, if you're Zambian, you're reading this, you know that it's a big issue in our nation. It's something that's normally covered up and women have to endure inside, especially women. I'm not saying that men don't get abused, but it's very rare. But this past week, a local celebrity, which I've never heard of, I think he's on the security guard, named Nicholas Raymond Banda, beat up his wife on camera. Okay, so the video was leaked. She filmed him, and in the video she's telling him like, hey, I'm recording you, and he's going off and he's beating her in front of his kids. Now, to make this worse, how this man has not been fired is also beyond me, but to make this worse, he posted the video himself, and this was his caption. I'm not making this up, this is real. He's like, at any given day, I will still mess that face up. This is what you do to women who act silly. Would still F you up. You deserve this, silly woman. And then he posts a picture, I think in the original picture of her beaten, and like he covers her eyes with like laughing emojis. And I don't know who in their right mind would think this was even remotely normal, okay? Especially if you're in the public eye. Like, you're like, yeah, this is a good idea. I'm just gonna put evidence of me committing a crime, and I'm not gonna be remorseful for it, and I'm gonna try and get away with it. Anyway, obviously there's public backlash. They're like, well, what the hell is this, man? And And he deletes that and releases another statement. He's like, my partner and I had a misunderstanding in our home, which unfortunately has now come into the public space via social media. I regret the pain and anguish my actions have caused to you, especially to my partner Dumisani and our children. My family, friends, colleagues, and my fans are all affected by this unfortunate situation. I deeply regret my behavior. I'm ashamed of my bad behavior, and I do not have any excuses for it. I take full responsibility for all that happened between me and my partner, and I've since reflected over this matter and further sought guidance from my elders. I will rely on their advice as I look forward to resolving this matter with my partner in an amicable manner. To you, Dumizani, I am sorry for my actions. I am not perfect. I am ashamed of my actions that hurt you, but when I say I'm sorry, I mean it. I love you. Now, obviously the comment sections were crazy, and I'm happy that they were crazy, because the way he did it, why he even posted it, this probably would have never even reached social media if he was just a normal person. This is not a normal person. This is extremely abusive behavior. Who does this? And people are like, yeah, men like you. One comment is like, men like you are not even supposed to be called fathers. I can imagine how many times this has happened. And this is why your wife posted this in front of your children. What example are you setting? I wish shame on you. Oh, another woman was like, only insecure weak men hit their wives. Nonsense, you don't deserve her. Another guy was like, you shameless man. It seemed like this was not the first time, which I actually believe, because the fact that he's doing it in front of his kids, and the kids seem pretty normal in the background, like this is a normal thing, and the fact that the wife resorted to recording it means it's not a normal. And just like his initial reaction, this is not the dude you want your sister, yourself, or anybody to marry. This is crazy. Anyway, he's turned out the PR machine. He keeps changing his profile picture to pictures of him and his wife. Obviously people are commenting and they're like, man, we don't believe in this. Some women are like, no, every marriage has misunderstandings and it's not all rosy. It's up to us to make it work. Glad everything is fine. You guys are the best. God continue to bless you. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like he got off way too easily. Like really, I don't know. Like, are we forgiving this person within a week? Because and he's releasing a movie at Fresh View Cinemas called Mushala. He's the main star. I'm not going to support this. I feel like there should be actual repercussions for such behavior, because those are women stay in very typically bad situations and end up dead. I mean, it's like that young lady whose case is still ongoing. I really can't remember her name and I feel so bad, but she was shot by her baby daddy in front of her child, and her child actually got shot too. I hear the child's fine, but she was shot dead in front of her baby daddy. And now his excuse in the courthouse is that she shot herself and apparently her child. So that's what's going on in court right now. It's been 2 years, I believe, or a year. This happened last year, December. I really can't remember her name. I feel terrible, but we have seen a lot of examples of crimes of passion and GBV in the media, and I feel like the way he's gotten off so easily with this, it's not right. It's not okay. How are we 1 minute shouting at him and the next minute we're like, oh, such a beautiful couple, such okay. I mean, if he's okay with doing this, and the fact that he posted that and said that tells you a lot about this person, and that this is probably like an ongoing situation. Where's her family? Where are friends? I hope they've intervened. And I'm not close to the situation, so I wouldn't know, but like, I feel we as the public should be more outraged. He shouldn't be on TV. He should not be releasing a movie. I mean, if this was the States, people have lost their careers over smaller things. Why are we as Zambians still tolerating? Anyway, sign off in the comments. Let me know what you think. How should this have been handled? Should we as the public and our full outrage should be handled, and what should we do in the future when we have such circumstances? Anyway, that's the end of the episode for this week. We actually reached 30 minutes. I can't believe it. For someone who is tired of talking, I have talked a lot today. I hope to see you guys next week, next week, and hopefully I'll be better, have more interesting stories, and probably will have a guest. So I'll keep you posted. Until then, sayonara. Peace out.